from my holiday. It's been a week and absolute chaos ensued in the meantime. I had some videos ready for you to watch, as has been posted. I haven't been posting them myself. They've just been kind of scheduled and ready to go. But anyway, it is absolute chaos on football Twitter, on Chelsea Twitter, everywhere regarding Chelsea Football Club, both in the transfers, both on the timeline, and I'm trying to make head or tail of it, to be completely honest with you, because whilst I've been drinking cocktails and soaking up the sun, you guys have been absolutely going head-to-head with each other, and it does seem as though the Chelsea fan base is a little bit split. Maybe not even just two ways, maybe three ways. You've got one side that are fuming, absolutely seething with the way that the situation's been done with Maignan, and now Petrovic as well seems to be out the door. He's pretty much surplus to requirements at this point. Maignan, they weren't willing to reach the valuation that they had, and a lot of people, and we'll get to the other side of things, but the people that were angry with the situation, their argument is that it's only a certain amount of money. It's just a little bit more. What is just a couple more million to get the deal over the line? And understandably so, people are annoyed because all of this needed to be done in time for the end of the window, which was yesterday at the time of recording. It is now Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Wednesday, the 11th of June. Obviously, the window closed on the 10th. And it's just all kicked off. I was on the way to the airport whilst it was all happening, and the Maignan thing had fallen through completely. And then you've got the other side of things where people are justifying it, saying that, well, you don't want Milan, they're trying to drain us for every bit of money that they can get, which for me, understandably so, because we are desperate for a goalkeeper. What, you just think they're gonna bend over and be like, yeah, sure, we know you need a goalkeeper. We know you need a goalkeeper, especially we know you need a goalkeeper. Our goalkeeper, I know they don't necessarily want him, and then they're trying to get rid of him themselves. But you've got a team coming to you desperate for a goalkeeper, not just desperate for a goalkeeper, but desperate for your goalkeeper in time for a tournament where the deadline is, hours away. You think that they are just going to be like, do you know what? This extra few £1 million that we're fussing over, we're just being fusspots. We don't need these extra millions that we could absolutely get from you. No, go on, have him. Yeah, it's on us. It doesn't work like that. So, and I understand that a lot of people's arguments I've seen that 30 million is overpaying. That this, that, and everything else, he's overpaying because he's only got 6 months on his contract. But the context is that we are desperate. We are the ones that are absolutely in dying need. They don't need to sell him straight away. There's another window coming up shortly. Other teams will see now. They've seen the valuation. They've seen that Chelsea are desperate. They've seen that, this goalkeeper, who is very highly rated, is in demand. So now, naturally, other teams are going to come in. And what may have been just a couple of £1 million to Chelsea, but also to AC Milan, they'll be thinking, do you know what? Couple more. We need a couple more million. So for the sake of just a couple of million, it does seem as though it's just a bit silly. It's just a little bit silly. And listen, if I can find the, there we go. So Disassi, 38 million. Badiashile, 32 million. Dewsbury Hall, 30 million. Ugachukwu, 23 million. Jorgensen, 21 million. Kellyman, 20 million. Yet we've offered, and this is thanks to Reese, yet we've offered £12 million for a world-class goalkeeper, then walk away. It begs belief on the valuation of things. And the sporting directors, I just don't... It is Tweedledee and Tweedledum, those two. Absolute clowns. I really do question how they have the job that they have. And the fact of the matter is that the deals that they've gotten done, They're all very young players. They're all players that have had a release clause. And I've seen people say, well, we're yet to see any sort of definitive action from these sporting directors with players of any stature or any high price profile. It remains to be seen whether they can get that done. And with a player like Mike Maignan, I can't understand why there wasn't more just like, he's a world-class goalkeeper. We need a world-class goalkeeper. We have a very good goalkeeper who now is, see you later. Georgi Petrovic has now been left out of the Club World Cup squads, along with a load of other players. Apparently, if you were on loan last season, other than Andre Santos, which to me is actually quite it's reassuring, I must say. Of all the players out on loan, he is one that I absolutely would have wanted to not be left out of the squad, because, if there's any risk of losing Andre Santos, then it is what it is. I would have been very, very angry. Now, with Petrovic, and I've seen this argument said a lot as well, is that a lot of people would have been happy or were happy with the idea, the prospect of Georgi Petrovic being our number one goalkeeper next season. And now Maignan has been thrown into the mix and everyone's saying, fuck Petrovic. And I think they've seen it and they're like, do you know what? Yeah, fuck him. He's gone. And so now it does seem as though he is surplus to requirements. He was once going to be our first team goalkeeper. He is now not our first team goalkeeper, and in fact, we are going to be selling him. I'm assuming the best goalkeeper last season in Liga is now just see you later. It makes no sense to me. It makes absolutely no sense to me what the hell is going on. As the title of the video suggests, absolute chaos. We've obviously signed Saar. Jamie Gittins is another player, which is kind of like all over the place. I don't know if there's any sort of clarification. Obviously, now that can't be done, but the groundwork has been done with regards to signing him. He was seen speeding away from Dortmund's training ground, I think, in a fit of rage, so to speak. And so, is he unhappy with Dortmund? Is he unhappy with Chelsea to not try and just get the deal done? All of these answers will be given to you from Monday, the 16th of June. Transfer Daily is the name of the series that we're going to be having here every single day, weekdays at 6 p.m, weekends 2 to 3 p.m, I think, on Saturdays and Sundays. And so that is starting from Monday, the 16th, all the way until transfer deadline day on the 1st of September. I'm obviously going to be doing the Club World Cup, starting with PSG versus Atletico Madrid, I think this Sunday. Then on Monday, Chelsea have LAFC. Olivier Giroud will be making his return against Chelsea for the first time since his departure, I believe. I'm fairly sure. So join me for Transfer Daily every single day as we try and make head or tail of all the transfer news, as well as the Club World Cup to keep us entertained. Going to be doing a lot of watch-alongs for that every single match day. When there's a match, I'll be doing one. Until then, please do like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. Let me know your thoughts on all this chaos regarding Chelsea and their transfer dealings, or lack of dealings in this case. For the first video of the 26, 27, 25, 26 season, not 26, 27, not there yet, but for the first video of this new season, my name is Harry, up the chills, and peace.